Hello, this is a video about how hopefully you can sort out a problem that I was having on my Nissan Qashqai for several months. What I can only describe as it sounding like someone's left a mobile phone under the bonnet and that it's ringing. I've not been able to record the sound because it only seemed to do it on mine as we were driving, but it's like a continuous kind of bleeping noise that goes on and off every now and again, but consistently. So I did quite a lot of research into it, couldn't find a straightforward solution, kept on looking, came across a discussion about the intelligent key buzzer, and with some diagrams as well about where it's located on the vehicle, which is on the UK version at least under the headlamp on the driver's side. There was people talking there about how it was difficult to get to because of how much is involved in removing the headlamp. I've managed to do it without removing the headlamp. I'd actually taken the engine sump off as well, thinking I could get from underneath, but you can't get it to it that way either. So I'm hopefully going to describe how I got to it in hopefully the most straightforward way. So like I said, I've already done mine, but I did take some very poor quality photos which I will share with you to try and help. And then yeah, so it was only afterwards, speaking to my 9-year-old son, we thought it might be nice to try and put a video together, and we'll try and backtrack our steps just to see if we can help anyone else with the same problem. So I'm hoping all we're going to need is a 10mm socket, which you might be able to get away with only using a Phillips screwdriver because it's a nut with a Phillips top on it as well, and just a thin flat screwdriver to undo some of the plastic plugs that's holding stuff together. So yeah, we'll show the diagram that I found on this video. Hopefully my son, YouTube nickname CTJ, like and subscribe, is going to do all the editorial work on this, and yeah, let's see how we go.
Did you cychwyn recordio?
Okay, right, so we've come to demonstrate how to get to the so-called intelligent key buzzer. It's raining outside, so we found some shelter. I hope the sound is okay. We're going to have to use a torch so you can see what we're doing. First place to start is under here. You've got you need to take this little whatever it is off. So it's got a little plug in the middle. So you just push it outside out. If it's quite old, you might have to replace it, or I don't think it'll be end of the world if you don't put that bit back, to be honest with you, because on each side there's just a Phillips. Keep hold of them, and then you want to take this screw out as well. So this is for the wheel arch, which is how we're going to get to loosen the bumper from the side where we need to get to. Okay, so that's loose. So as you know, when you pull that, your wheel arch will start to come loose. So just, it might be a bit stiff the first time. Obviously, don't just pull it out from there. Just yeah, don't snap it off. Basically, just be firm but careful with it. So when you get to this bit, so you want to pull back the little plastic covering here as well. So there's a bolt that we need to get to now, to hold this bumper, there's a bolt there basically. Pull this a bit more this out. There you go, right. So there's a little bolt here. Right, that's the one that we're taking out. Okay, we've got that. So that's 10mm screw. Okay. Right. So this bit now, dangos bit yma wan. So, dangos llaw fi do. So you just need to pull this out now. So this section is going to pull out of little slot there. There you go. So yeah, there you go. So you're not breaking your car, it may feel like you are. So once you get to this bit, I'm trying to remember, because like I said, I'd actually taken the front grille off. I wasn't sure if we'd need to, but I think we will need to, just to get enough play there. So there's 8 Phillips screws here. Because there's a little one of those plugs again holding on to the side of them. Just keep it on there. Right. So the grill, don't pull it like that. Try to get hold of it from underneath and pull it towards you. Trying to push a bit from behind. So try and get your fingers under there, is what I did, to get to the bottom and then pull it out. Then you'll want to undo the electrical socket here. Not quite sure what that does. So the reason you want to get the grill off is to get to this here. Again, the same as that was on under the fender thing before. Pull out the centre bit and then that will come out, and that will just release a bit more of the bumper here. Okay. Okay, so basically now yeah, now what I've just realised is if you do struggle for room, you may want to take the sump cover off the bottom, because that is attached to the bottom of this bumper as well. So you might want to undo those as well. So actually we'll do that, because again they're only 3 10mm bolts. You won't need to do, I don't think, the other two, because you just want to loosen up this side. So now, basically, that will be loose enough. Yeah, there's plenty of room there now to get to where it was. Now, you can just see the hole there where the buzzer was attached to. Especially coming at that. That little hole there that you can see that I'm pointing the light on is where the buzzer was.
This.
Pointed the tops on it. So once you get to this bit, you will see the buzzer kind of, the plug pointing towards you there. It will be pointing towards you there, plugged in. So obviously one option is just to unplug it. I struggle to unplug it, so like you'll see in the picture that I took, a very poor quality I'm afraid, on the day that I did it, you can see my sockets there, so I just took that off and then the whole thing came loose, which gave me then a bit more room to detach the electric socket. You'll see here that was it there, and I've just wrapped it up in some tape, and some electrical tape. Whether that's needed or not, I don't know, to be honest with you, but at least I know it's not going to short or anything like that. So basically, once you've either disconnected it or removed it, then it's obviously just the return then of what we did to take it off. So the first thing would be to lift the bumper back into place enough to get it to slot back in there. There you go. Never. Okay. We want to get that bolt back in. If I can remember where I put it. Someone going to film me of Ian and bolts. So hopefully the pictures that we're going to put up as well will help you see where that buzzer is. So hopefully it will all make a bit sense. Yeah, sorry it's not the best quality video or pictures. Great, it's back in. Put the arch bolting first, just going on it. Right back on it. So putting that one back first. Then put this little whatever it is back. Okay, don't forget about that plug thing in the middle. There you go, so you put it in when the middle bit is out and then push it back in and that secures it. Bumper. Okay, so the grill now. And to put the electric thing back on. And then again, just you see the little tab there Just need to slot them back into place first, the bottom, and then you just need to Lovely job's a good one.
And don't lose your screws.
Yeah, don't get your screws mixed up. And preferably do on a dry day, not in a mucky shed where your light also stops working. But anyway.
It's so...
Okay, so we've just done the video. I'm afraid because of the weather outside we had to find some shelter in a shed, so the lighting's quite poor. Obviously, just to remember, I'm not qualified in any way to say what else you may be using that buzzer for, or what the car may be using it for that may not obviously now work. Now we've taken the buzzer out, all I can say is that after taking it out, the bleeping stopped and I'm not noticing anything else that I need it for that's no longer working. We clipped a bit out the end because I've got some of the screws mixed up from the ones that I was using for the arch, the wheel arch, and the grill. But that's no big deal, I just swapped them round when I ran out of screws. And obviously we'd also stopped the video before I put the screws back on the sump guard at the bottom, so don't forget to put all that back. But hopefully it's enough just to show you how you can get to it, and that it's actually pretty achievable. So good luck, all the best.